Hello there, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby and I upload Disney planning content here on my channel every week, usually. That's another story for another day. Today, we are going to be talking about what I am packing for Disney World. Now, it's July 14th, so Disney has just started reopening the parks. Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom reopened on Saturday, and Epcot and Hollywood Studios open tomorrow. So I leave the day after tomorrow. It is very late at night, so if the lighting is weird, I'm sorry, but we're working with what we got here. Tomorrow I'm going to be too busy getting last minute stuff together to pack. So it's like 11 o'clock at night and we are just rolling because I just want to be done packing. So you guys usually like my packing videos, so I haven't done one in a while. I think the last time I did one was like over a year ago, but I figured, first of all, I don't usually go in the middle of summer like this, so there are like some extra things that I'm bringing, but I'm also bringing extra things because of COVID. So my least favorite word. So I thought I would show you what I'm taking with me this time that might be different than what I've taken like in the past. So mostly everything is in suitcases, so I'm kind of going to unpack and then repack so I can show you what I'm bringing. And I'm going to link as much as I can in the description down below. A lot of what I've gotten like recently is from Amazon. So I'm a big Amazon shopper. It's just so easy. So without further ado, let's talk about what I'm packing. Okay, so first things first, I got a new tripod. Right now you're just on my bookshelf, but it's pretty cool. If you do the camera thing, not bad. I wasn't sure that I liked it at first, but I like the way you hold it, and I hold it like this most of the time because I vlog in the parks. I'll link this below. My best friend Allison, she has a Disney Channel, Pixie Dust and Parenting. She sent me a different tripod to get because my old one, the head here, got like loose, and last time I was in the parks, the last two times I was in the parks in February, it was like, the camera was like wiggling around and I'm like, oh, you're making me nervous. I don't think it would have fallen off, but it wasn't sturdy. So I got a new tripod. That was the first thing I got. And then I like to do two suitcases. So I have the American Tourister Mickey Mouse, I have the big Mickey Mouse one, and then I have the carry-on size Minnie Mouse one. I will link those as well in the comments. You can get them on Amazon. I think that's where we got ours. I got them from Santa Claus, but I'm pretty sure that Santa shopped at Amazon, and I know they are on Amazon. So in the small Minnie Mouse bag, I usually try to do that like stuff, and then in the big Mickey Mouse one, I like to do clothes, just so that I have some semblance of organization. And then this time I really went hard on the packing cubes. I don't usually go so hard on the packing cubes, but this time it just happened, and I'm kind of digging it, but we'll get there. So stuff wise, my mother is a nurse. Let me backtrack a little bit. So I know a lot of people have different opinions on whether or not people should be going to Disney right now. I'm a travel agent that specializes in Disney, so if I don't feel comfortable going to Disney, why should my clients feel comfortable going to Disney? And how can I prepare my clients to the best of my ability if I'm not on the ground, like, figuring out what's going on? So I feel as though it is somewhat my responsibility to be going to Disney right now. Also, I really miss Mickey Mouse, guys. New Girl reference. It's Mickey Mouse, but Mickey Mouse comes from a New Girl. Anyway. So I kind of have to go for work purposes, and also we have been tracking the Florida numbers ourselves, and yes, they look really scary when you hear about them, but most of the cases are concentrated to the Miami area and down south in Florida. So watching the numbers and the counties that it's affecting and all of that, and then watching what Disney is doing to keep everyone safe, I feel comfortable going. My mom, who is a nurse, she is following the research very closely. Her hospital is very involved in the COVID research. We feel that it is safe for us to be going. My mom is not going. The Maryland Board of Nursing will not let her go. So, but she feels comfortable with me going. I do have an autoimmune disease. I have celiac disease. So technically I could be high risk. The thing is, I would only be high risk if I got gluten, which means like I ate something that had gluten in it. Then that could make my immune system crash, but as long as I'm really, really careful about what I eat, I should be totally fine. And I am strictly gluten-free. Like I don't eat gluten. So, and cross-contamination, like I'm very careful. So as long as we use the products that I have packed and we wear our masks and we social distance appropriately, we do not feel that it is any bigger of a risk than going to Target at home. We both kind of agree that it's probably safer to be at Disney World than it is to go to the grocery store. So now with that, like, do you go to the grocery store for like 9 hours a day? No. We are not doing the parks the whole time. We are mostly going to be hanging out at the hotel. We're staying at Bay Lake Tower in a 2-bedroom villa. So we have plenty of space to hang out in our room. We're gonna do a girls' night one night. We're gonna go to the pool a lot. We are going to eat at some of the restaurants. And we're going to do 2 days in Magic Kingdom. I don't think they'll be full days because it's hot as Hades. It's really hot. And so I have a lot of stuff packed for that as well. But yeah. All right. So now that I'm done ranting. So where I was going with that, my mom's a nurse. So I have a bag of medicines just in case. And then I have like Dramamine. I'm kind of a mess. I have seasonal allergies, so I take Zyrtec. I have a bunch of food allergies beyond celiac disease. So I carry allergy medicine like in the parks. Just in case. I have EpiPens. I actually, on my to-do list, I'm also going to tell you what I haven't done yet. I need to get a refill of these because these expired in May. I have like my Disney bags stay packed. I'm ready for a trip at a moment's notice. So these, we were supposed to go to Disney in April, May, and June, and none of those happened. So these would have been fine in April, but they are not. So I have to go get new EpiPens tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Also in the stuff, big tripod. I'm going to be doing a room tour of the villa. I'm super excited. I've never done a 2-bedroom villa before. I've never done a villa before. So they have a full kitchen in them. So that's exciting for someone with food allergies. So we have a tripod. I always pack an extension cord. Now this is going to be much less of a problem in the room that we're staying in because it's a villa and it's huge. But in the regular hotel rooms, there's never enough plugs. I come with a lot of gadgets. I have like 3 camera batteries that need to charge every night. I have phones and laptops because I work well in there. Like I have a lot of gadgets, and then there's usually there's always other people. So I run out of outlets really quickly. So I always bring an extension cord. And there's not always an extension cord in a convenient place to where like you're sleeping. So, in the refurbishments though, they're doing a really good job about putting an outlet with USB ports right next to where you're sleeping. But anyway, I have shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. I cannot use the H2O stuff, unfortunately, because it has gluten in it. So, like I said, okay, it's bedtime apparently. Alexa, lights on. Okay. Yeah, that's really funny actually. Alexa, music off. I sleep with white noise on Spotify, so that turns on and my lights turn off at 11 o'clock. I have protein shakes. I just have 2 in case I have trouble getting something that I can have, which doesn't really happen, but you know, you should always be prepared. And I have a pack of water wipes. I use water wipes. I've talked about these before. These are baby wipes. I go to the baby section and purchase them. I don't have a baby, but I have sensitive skin, and in the event that I don't take a shower at night, which I always do, but you know, like your eye makeup doesn't always come off all the way, I use a water wipe because makeup wipes irritate my skin. So, then we've packing cube number 1. Packing cube number 1 is the cooling cube. This is ridiculous, okay? You ready? So inside of this packing cube, I got a 6-pack of cooling towels on Amazon. They just came today. I threw them in the wash really quick, and you wet them, and I tried it with both cold water and hot water. And when they get wet, I don't know how they work. The original ones are called Frog Togs. I used to have them when I played softball. When we would have like tournaments in the dead of summer. The Frog Togs, I assume these work the same way. They mimic the technology, that's not the right word for it, of a frog's skin and how a frog cools its own body. So basically you wet them, and then you're supposed to like, hold on. You wet it, then you wring it out, and then you take it like this, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think you do it like 4 times, and then it starts like cooling. I don't know how it works, I just know it does. So I tried it with both hot water and cold water. The cold water definitely worked better, which is totally to be expected, but it still worked with like pretty warm water. It wasn't quite as cold, but like it was still noticeably chilly. And so I think it was $20. I just ordered these like the other day. They came today. And they each came with, so there's 6 in the pack, and they each came with a clear little pouch thing. And then a color coordinated carabine clip. I don't know. That's close to the word. I don't know. That might not be the right word. But they're also color coordinated. So like the green one has a green clip. So I thought that was cool, so you can put them back in when you're not using them. And then this is a little fan that we have. It's dead, but we'll charge it. This is a pretty good little fan. I'm not gonna have the link to this one because my mom ordered this one, not me. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll do it, but I have 2 other fans for you, so. Then I got this one, and I was like, I wasn't gonna take my mom's fan, and I was like, oh, there's 5, 6, 7 of us. So we're 5 all the time, and then my best friend Kaylee she works for Disney, so she like lives locally. So she'll be with us some of the time. I think she's mostly gonna be there when we're at the hotel. And then my friend Alicia, who was in my last trip vlogs, she lives like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. So she is coming up the first night and hanging out with us that whole, like first full day. But where was I going with that? Oh, there's a bunch of us. So it's like, you can never have too many fans. So I ended up taking my mom's. But I got myself this fan. It has 3 modes. Low, medium, and high. And high, let me tell you, look at that. Like, that's some serious fanage. It's not a word, but it's fine. And it folds up like this. Has a little handle. It also came with like a little stand. I think it's supposed to go here, and then you can put it, I think it goes here and then it can lean on it, but I feel like you could also just go like this. So I'm not bringing the little clip thing. And then I have the charger for that in here. And then I got nervous because it's really hot. Except it's not that hot because I live in Maryland, and I swear I looked at the weather today and it's actually going to be hotter here in Maryland than it is in Florida. But I saw these on Facebook. People were recommending them in the Facebook groups, and I got one. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but it goes around your neck like this. Ugh. And then it fans you. And there's 3 modes on this one also. The reviews did say to be careful if you have long hair, but it also has 3 modes. It gets pretty high. This one is definitely more powerful. This one is a little silly. It's definitely silly. I don't know how much we're really gonna use it, but I figured we might as well. And you could also use it like this and like fan 2 people at once. So that's also an option. And then it does fold up nicely like into itself like here. So that makes it easy to carry around. They did say on Amazon in the reviews, be careful if you have long hair. I wouldn't consider my hair that long, but I mean, I guess it's pretty long. Because it can get stuck in the fans. It's definitely long enough to get stuck in the fans. So hair will have to go up in the event that you are using this fan. Something to keep in mind for the girls. Or the men with long hair. I don't judge. And then I put the chargers in here for the fans also. So we fly in at like 2, I think our flight takes off at 2:30 on Thursday, so we don't actually get to Orlando until about 5 o'clock. So we're not doing anything on that first night. We're just going to the hotel, getting dinner. I'm putting things back in the suitcase while I talk to you about this. Getting dinner and whatever. So we're not going to need the cooling things so much on that first day. So I'm just going to put them in the carry-on. One thing to note, if you are going soon and you were planning on using Magical Express luggage service, there's no such thing anymore. You have to get your own luggage from baggage claim. They are trying to minimize touching of other people's items. So it makes sense. I hope that does come back in the future, because that's a really nice, like, we usually just go right to the Magical Express. We don't have to go to baggage claim. And that's really great. But that's okay. We're renting a car this time anyway, so we would have had to get our own bags anyway. Just because we're doing a lot of resort hopping. We didn't even know when we booked this if the parks were going to be open, so we were like, we're just renting a car. And then I have this sweater. This is Kaylee's that I just need to bring back to her. But that can go in the stuff. And then I'm also bringing medicine. We have, so this is a paper bag. And inside of this paper bag, we have non-latex gloves. I'm also allergic to latex. I'm allergic to everything. It's fine. So my mom was like, here, you want some gloves? I'm like, what are we going to use this for? She's like, I don't know, but just take them. So we have some gloves in case we needed to use them. One thing my mom did say is if you're bringing masks, which everyone right now should be bringing masks, keep them in paper, not plastic. Apparently plastic breeds bacteria and like other stuff you don't really particularly want. So if you keep them in paper, it's more sanitary and like will protect the stuff more from germs. So there's gloves in here. I will put that in this suitcase also. The tripod is going to go in my park bag. It's my carry-on for the plane, but it will turn into my park bag. If you guys want to see a video about what I'm putting in my actual park bag, let me know and I will do one when we get there and we're packing up for the park. I'll do that, or I might just throw it in a vlog. I don't know. All right, what else we got here? I have Neutrogena sunscreen. That's the word. Now, I read that over 30 is like a scam, but I'm really pale, so we're just gonna roll with it. I've never gotten sunburn with 70 SPF, but I don't think over 30 really makes a difference. Or maybe it's 45. I don't know. Anyway. I have the spray version of this also. The bottle is going to go in my park stuff. The spray is going to stay at the hotel. My hair gets greasy from sunscreen if it's like on my neck, so I will put this on my arms to reapply throughout the day in the park. And then in the morning when I do my sunscreen, I just like throw my hair up for a while it dries. So that's going in here as well. I have an extra pack of Clorox wipes. We will talk more about that in a minute. I have A&D ointment. I just got a tattoo a few weeks ago, so still ointmenting that. Actually, I've never gotten a tattoo over the summer before, so if there's anything I need to know about, I don't think you're supposed to put it in like super direct sun. So sorry, tattoo. It is a Disney tattoo, so whoops. It's fine. We're fine. Okay. It's really late at night, so if I'm in a weird mood, just go with it. Alright, medicine's in there. Baby wipes are in there. Shampoo is in there. I am not going to be needing these hat and gloves from last time. That can just... I will not be bringing an autograph book. Like I said, this stuff stays packed, so there's a couple things that I'm not bringing. Yeah, autograph book, there's no need. There are no autographs right now. So, I have a pair of sunglasses. Got these from the Disney store online a couple weeks ago. Super cute. I also got I recently got a MacBook Pro because my Mac from college was dying. So I got a USB-C to HDMI, a USB-C to USB, which will fit into my HDMI thing, although that was unnecessary. I was at Target the other day. I ordered this on Amazon the other week. I do need that, just not for what I thought I did. USB-C to HDMI so that we can plug my computer into the television at the hotel to watch movies. So I like to bring, I'm also going to bring my Amazon Fire Stick. That is the easiest one to connect to the Disney TVs. The Chromecast stick does not work. Don't bring a Chromecast. You can't use it. Oh, unless I just couldn't figure it out. I could not figure out how to use a Chromecast. And we really tried. We tried during the hurricane. This is my camera bag. You are the camera. And then I have 2 extra batteries. I have a memory card reader because a MacBook Pro doesn't have a memory card slot. I have a big lens, or a bigger lens. It's not like a crazy big lens. And then I just have some random camera things that go with all of that. In my carry-on bag, my neck pillow. This thing is so nice. I always thought that people were nuts who did that, but we're there. I have another bag with, this one has masks. This is also the bag that will end up going to the park. So I have some surgical masks. From what I'm hearing, these are the most comfortable. These surgical, like, disposable ones. My mom said the more you wear them, the softer they get. And so they just get more and more comfortable. What I'm hearing is that you should be changing your mask, like, pretty much every time you, like, take a drink, or maybe not every time you take a drink, but, like, every couple of hours you should be changing your mask to keep it most comfortable, because once it gets wet, like, it's less comfortable. But if you take it off, it'll dry, and then you can put it back on. I don't know, that makes me weirded out about the germs of it, but whatever. I'm also bringing 2 cloth masks. I have a princess one, and then Laura and Penelope got frozen ones for us. So I have a frozen mask. I just don't have that. They have that. So I will get that from them at the airport. What else we got here? All right, I have, what else is in here? That's the real question. I have my AirPods in one pocket. This is my park bag. I have a Vera Disney backpack also, but that is kind of my nicer park backpack for when I'm doing, like, I went to a Disney training, like, at the beginning of February, so I used that. This is more my fun bag, and it also has a lot more pockets. Maybe it doesn't have a lot more pockets. I don't know. It has more pockets, but I don't know. Anyway, I've got magic bands. These are one of the new ones. It's gonna focus on me. Okay, these are cute. You get the idea. And then Penelope chose Fancy Nancy, or as she likes to call her, Fancy Fancy. She's super cute. I'm very excited to vlog with her. She's the cutest thing I've ever seen. This, I have, like, emergency Benadryl. Yeah, emergency medicine. And then I also have a wet brush. So I like wet brushes. I think that they are the most comfortable brushes, and they also come in a tiny form, so, like, great. This is business cards. I have 1 Sharpie. Usually I bring an array of Sharpies in different colors so that when I get character autographs in my book, I can color coordinate. But that's not a problem anymore. So, but you always should have something to write with. I also have a pen. A Walt Disney World Resort pen. So, we already went over the magic bands. I have a scrunchie and some hair ties. It's a Mickey Mouse scrunchie. Very cute. Hot Topic. I will link it if I can. I got it like a year ago though, so I don't know. We have multiple custom buttons for the company. I like this one. Very cute. Tide to go stick. I am like a mess. Like, I spill things constantly, so I don't know if that's really for the kids or if that's for me, but. And then we have one more button with the company. Can you tell we love our logo? I have a little baby mascara for touch-ups if needed. I don't know if I'll actually use it. I'll probably sweat it all off anyway. So a block for charging. I need to put a cord in here because there's no cord in here. 2 fuel rods. Now, one thing about fuel rods, if you've purchased a fuel rod before, like, I think it was like October 19th of 2019 or it was in October of 2019. If you purchased your fuel rod before that time, you need to go to the fuel rod website with your purchase information, and they will protect your unlimited swaps for free. Otherwise, you will have to pay for swapping privileges. I don't know how much it's gonna be per swap, but like the only way to keep your unlimited free swaps is to join the Founders Club. So look up Fuel Rod Founders Club. That's all what I did, and then I filled it out. They do ask for like proof of purchase, but basically I think what they asked was where you bought it. So I bought mine at the airport. The date, I bought it on a Disney trip, like on the way to Disney. So September 2016. They didn't ask an exact date. And then they asked what email address you might have used. They let you put like 4 or 5 down, so I put like every email address I could think of at that time because I couldn't find a receipt in my email. And then they asked, you needed a picture of your fuel rod. I sent 2. I have 2. I bought one on my college program, and then I bought one before my college program. I had lost it, and then I found it, and yeah. And then they asked for the last 4 digits of the card you think you used. So I knew that I had been using my Disney card that time. So I was actually able to go back and verify on my credit card statements which card I used, because I thought it was on my Disney card, but it could have been on like a different card that I had. But I was able to find it, and then so I know the date was right. I don't know if it takes like 5 days to get approved, and there's an app that you download to, I think then you scan the QR code on the fuel rod. Let's see if my status has been updated while we're here. So not yet. It said it takes up to like 5 business days. I think I did it like really late Thursday night. But if you fuel rod, go do that so you can have your unlimited swaps. And that only happened because there was some class action lawsuit that said it would always be free to swap your fuel rod. So anyway, we got a bunch of these little baby Lysols. So the plan, we are flying Southwest. I am A-list because I just travel so often, which means I get to board first. So I will probably be one of the very first people on the plane. I need to check in for my flight tomorrow. That's important. So I will be one of the first people on the plane. The rest of the crew will get to board with family boarding. We have Laura, who works for my agency, and her daughter Penelope, who's 3. And then we have Laura's friend Ashley and her daughter Bella, who's 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the plane first, and I'm going to take Lysol or a wipe or something, and I'm just going to like spray down the first 2 rows so we have extra leg room. Hopefully, like if I'm first on the plane, like we're going to choose the first row. And Southwest right now, I'm not following other airlines because I tell my people like Southwest is my favorite, unless you're like going first class or something. Like Southwest always ends up being the cheapest for me. I did fly Spirit once and I wasn't a huge fan, so I won't fly them again, and I would never recommend them to anyone. Southwest though is leaving their middle seats open through at least September 30th, which is really nice because I am flying on September 30th. So yeah, I'm gonna go disinfect our row before the kids get on, and then once the kids get on, we're ready. And then we'll just have Ashley and Bella in one, and me and Penelope and Laura in another, and we'll be like across from each other so we can talk and hang out. It's gonna work out great. I have dry shampoo. This is 1.6 fluid ounces, so we will be good to go. I have TSA pre-check, so I don't even have to take stuff out. If I ever don't have pre-check, I don't know what I would do because I'm just so used to it. I have this Body Glide, makes this foot thing for like blisters, to prevent blisters. I got these flip-flops though, I will link them. They're Croc flip-flops and they are like contoured nicely. I don't know, I had a broken foot 2 years ago. I don't know, but it acts up in Disney sometimes. Like, it's just like a lot on my foot. The foot injury is actually from working in Disney, but it's fine. So they don't usually give me blisters, but I bring those with me just in case. This is hand sanitizer spray. Make sure you're checking the TSA website, because right now you can have like a very large bottle. I forget what the exact limit is, but a very large bottle of hand sanitizer. The 3-ounce thing does still stand for everything else, but for hand sanitizer you can actually have more than the usual ounceage. That's not a word. Roll with it. This hand sanitizer though is from Magic Candle Company, which I have a referral link, so use that in the description down below and you'll get, I think you get 10% off your order or something. And this one is Beach Resort. This is confirmed gluten-free, if that is a concern for you, but it also is the highest percentage of alcohol, and you can definitely tell. Like, you honestly, you can't even rub it. Like, it's just like, you almost just want to spray it. It's the highest percentage of alcohol that's legal, from what I read on their page. I use their wax melts and their candles also, so love them. Banshee Flight is probably my favorite, but Polynesian is also really good. I do like this one. This one's Beach Resort, so this is supposed to smell like Beach Club. Their names are all like vaguely referencing Disney things, because it's not like an official Disney thing. I have another thing of Clorox wipes in here to go actually with us. And then, oh, whoa, hello, apparently my hands are slippery. Little baby deodorant, because it's hot as Hades. So let me put all of that back in the pockets that it's supposed to be in. When I was packing, I was literally like, I don't even know how to pack anymore. It's been so ridiculously long. I usually go down every couple, like, I don't know, like every 6 to 8 weeks is typical for me, especially lately. But it has been, last time I was there was, I think I came home March 1st. And then I was supposed to be there in mid to late April. And then I was supposed to be there for Memorial Day weekend / Spaceship Earth's last weekend in operation. But now Spaceship Earth is staying open, so that is good. I am glad. Okay. I think everything is back in there that needs to be back in there. I will be putting my camera bag in this backpack. And then I will also be putting my laptop in there. I think I'm going to bring my old laptop, just because I don't want to travel with my very, very expensive new MacBook Pro. So, although then the USB-C to HDMI thing is pointless. I don't know. I'm bringing a computer, because I will have to do some work while I'm there. I don't really take vacations. So that can actually go in there now. The sunglasses I'm going to wear probably while I'm driving. I'm flying out of a different airport than I usually do this time. So that will be interesting, because I'm flying out of the same one as the other guys. Because it's only like 20 minutes further for me. And the flight was like $100 cheaper. So I was like, we'll just do it. So on the way to the airport, we got these cute Disney Babe shirts. We all have matching ones. So I think we're going to wear these to the airport. And then I'm going to wear capri leggings, because the plane can be kind of cold. I'm always chilly on planes. Sometimes I'm like, I should have brought a blanket. So I will wear that with the sunglasses. And then we have the big one. I have more hand sanitizer. I have some nail polish. We're gonna do like a girls' night one night and do like masks and we're gonna watch like a classic girly movie that the girls haven't seen yet. Like similar to Mean Girls or like Princess Diaries, something to that effect. We have more magic bands. They're almost all Elsa ones, but I already had Elsa, so I got the princess one. One of those is Kaylee's. It's from our canceled April trip. So we got like extra magic bands. All right. We got these masks for the kids. They are unicorn masks, which are fun. Like I said, we're going to be spending a lot of time at the hotel, and we also have little ones with us. So after the kids go to bed, the adults will be breaking out some games. So we have Never Have I Ever the card game, which will be interesting. And then I also purchased Cards Against Disney. This is not an official game, and it's not an official like Cards Against Humanity game. It is like a knockoff, but it's a lot of fun. I am bringing one crew neck sweatshirt for the room. I like general temperatures to be pretty cold. And then I prefer to like bundle up. So like I like to sleep in the cold. So then we have, oh hello. Yikes. Then I have this packing cube. This is all pool stuff. I'm not usually a huge like pool person. We're usually in the parks too much to go to the pool more than a couple of times. But this time we have lots of pool time. So I have actually a towel because I don't know. I think I read this, but I could have also dreamt it. I think I read that there's no towels by the pool anymore and you have to bring them from your room because of cleanliness stuff. But also, all the towels look the same. So how do you know which one is yours? So I'm just bringing a towel. And it's also like an extra large one, so it's nice and cozy to like, I don't know. And I feel like the ones by the pool also just don't hold any water. So that one will. And then I have a swim cover up. It's actually not really a swim cover up, but my mom told me I'm not allowed to wear it in public without a bathing suit because she does not like it. So whatever, Mom. And then I have a cover up that's just like black. It's just a black tank top dress thing. And then I have 3 bathing suits. I don't know if I will wear all of them, but we have this print. This one's from Target. This one is from Target also, but it is from last year, so is the green one. And then I have a like 2-piece one. It's leopard on top, and then it is black bottoms. I will link that one. I just got that on Amazon the other day. It's cute. I like it. But I figured if I put everything to go with the pool in one packing cube, that would be easy. This packing cube is all pajamas. I'm not going to take them all out because these are kind of like really wedged in here. They are all Disney pajamas. There's a pair of Alice in Wonderland shorts with the I Live in Fantasyland t-shirt. I buy pajama sets, but then I usually only wear the bottoms and I wear like a t-shirt on top. And then we all have me, Penelope, and Laura have the Animators Collection pajamas that are out now. I will link those below. And then I have an old pair of shorts from an Ariel pajama set and then a Merida t-shirt because we all know I love Merida. Alright. And then in this one, this is like socks and underwear. I always do a packing cube of socks and underwear, whether I'm doing packing cubes or not. And then this one. This is all my clothes. So I am bringing 2 pairs of denim shorts, 2 pairs of denim shorts, 1 pair of black denim, and then 1 pair of linen black shorts that are just like comfy. I have a pair of really cute high-waisted black shorts that are supposed to come tomorrow. So if those come tomorrow, those will also be coming. I don't know which ones I'd leave home, so I'm just gonna bring them all. And then I have a pair of comfy sweatpants. And then I have a pair of leggings. I'm an overpacker. Let's just establish that. I have a plain black t-shirt that's gonna go with a pair of ears. They match, like it just coordinates well with the girls' dresses one day. I have a Hey Hey t-shirt. I'm not unfolding all of these, so if you want to see what they look like, watch the vlogs. I have the vintage Walt Disney World. Am I wearing? No, I'm not wearing that shirt. I have 2 of this shirt. So it was very possible that I could be wearing it. This is an American Eagle shirt. This is from this year, so if I can link it below, I will. It's just a t-shirt that's tie-dye. And then I have this shirt. Laura thinks it's super ugly, but I think it's super cute. It is from the men's section at Target. We are just gonna roll with it. But it's my Polynesian shirt. I bought it to wear at the Polynesian, so I'm really extra. Yeah, so we're gonna have to ride a monorail over there one day. And then I have sunscreen in here also. Sunscreen I put like in a garbage bag, and then I like fold up the garbage bag so that it doesn't, if it were to leak, it wouldn't leak all over our clothes, because that would be tragic. The 2-bedroom villas, well, the 1-bedroom villas, the 2-bedroom, and the grand villas all have washers and dryers in them. So even if something were to happen, it would be fine. And I was just explaining to Laura, I hate doing laundry when I get home. So I very well might be doing laundry the night before we leave. And then I have 4 pairs of ears that I'm bringing. I'm not going to take them out. I'm just going to tell you. I have the rose gold ones. I have the rainbow bow ones. I have the black and red sequin. And then I have a pair of black sequin with a leopard bow. Don't know if I'll wear them all, but it is what it is. I'd rather have too many ears than not enough. And then I have some laundry detergent. And then I always now bring, I did an Adventures by Disney training in November. And they gave me this duffel bag that zips up into itself. So now I put it in the front pocket of my suitcase so it doesn't take up any room that I would use for anything else. But if I purchase too many souvenirs and I need more room, I have it. So it's a win-win situation. If I don't use it, it's fine. It didn't take up any room from anything else. But if I need it, I have it. So that's the last thing in there. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. We do have one more shirt that I have to make tomorrow. It is a pink shirt, and then it says Girls Trip on it with a little Mickey balloon. It's really cute. I made the file for it today, and then I will make it the actual shirt tomorrow. And then I have to put my toiletries in here. I have like this Frozen 2 makeup organizer. Actually, Laura got it for me for college graduation. That I just keep a second set of my makeup because I travel so frequently that my mom was like, you really should just have a travel makeup set. So it's basically all the same products I use on a daily basis. I don't know if you guys would like me to. I could do a how I do my makeup for Disney. I'm not a professional makeup person by any means, but I do have like a routine that I do just so that I don't sweat it all off, or I don't overdo it, but I vlog, so I would like to look presentable most of the time. Not at 11 o'clock at night, but most of the time I like to look at least a bit presentable. So I could do a video on that if you like. I would just record myself doing my makeup in the morning and talk to you while I did it. But let me know. Let me know what you want to see from the parks. I talked about what we're doing COVID-wise prep. I'm going to do another video while we are there going over what they are doing in the parks. I will say, if at any point we feel as though it's not safe to be there, we will leave. But I don't think that that's going to happen. As you know, I adore Disney. Like, I've been in too deep. But I will also admit when they mess something up. So, like, we will leave if we need to. But I have a lot of industry colleagues that are there in the last couple days, and I have heard nothing but amazing things about what they're doing as far as protection for guests and cast and all of that. And I feel pretty good about it. So, I'm fully expecting to get a little bit of hate for going, but I feel like it is my job that I kind of have to go. I am not complaining that I have to go. I'm excited to go. Like, of course it like makes me slightly nervous, but not nervous enough. Like, it doesn't make me any more nervous than going to the grocery store does. So, and I go to the grocery store. So, we're going to Disney. That is the situation. So, I talked about this briefly in my last video. I'm going to try to start posting again weekly. It's really hard to post content right now because things are changing so rapidly. What they're doing in the parks when I'm there this coming week could be very, very completely different from what they're doing a month from now. So it's really, really hard to like make sure all of my content is accurate. I'm shoving things into my suitcase with one hand while I talk. It's really hard to know what to post and what not to post. So I'm doing the best that I can. I don't want to give bad information, and also like the planning process is kind of like up in the air right now. Like dining reservations are back 60 days in advance now instead of 180, which is different. So like, I don't know. There's just a lot of changes going on, and it's hard to like talk to you guys about them without being wrong like the next day. So I'm doing my best, guys. Surprisingly, I've almost doubled my followers or subscribers since January, and I've posted like 6 videos, so that's pretty cool. Must be doing something right. So yes, there will be a lot of content coming in the next few weeks because this is going up. I also have a fun announcement to make. I'm probably gonna wait and just film like a quick little video talking about that when we get there, like with a castle view or something. I don't know, something cheesy. So I will do a video talking about that. That'll probably be the next one that goes up. I might try to get this up tomorrow. We'll see. But Sundays and Thursdays are typically my upload schedule, but I'm not going to commit to a day from now on, just because I don't want to like lie to you. I mean, it wouldn't be purposefully lying. It would just be like whatever happens, happens. But I'm going to try to post once a week. And if you have any content that you need to see from me, if you have any questions regarding COVID in Disney, like nothing I give is medical advice. You should always talk to your doctor about whether it is safe for you to go to Disney, but we have decided as a family that we feel comfortable with me going, we feel comfortable with my family going in the fall, and we feel comfortable actually I scammed my family into going to Disney for Christmas. I'm so excited. But I'll talk about that in another video. But my mom feels, with Disney's precautions, she feels safe enough bringing my grandmother who is over 70. Like that's how safe she feels about Disney. My mom is serious about it, so like that makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, I think that's all unpacking, guys. And then my toiletry bag and my computer, and then I'll throw some chargers in here also, like my regular phone charger that's behind my bed, and a water bottle, definitely a water bottle. Oh, and my mic. I don't use this at home, I only use it in the parks. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to do a room tour of the villa. I'm going to do vlogs when we're in Magic Kingdom. I'm going to do vlogs when we're hanging out at the resort, because there's a lot to talk about when we're in Disney. So, a lot of vlogs coming your way, but I like vlogs. I think they're fun. Especially now seeing like what's happening in the parks. That's good. So, now I'm just rambling and I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. If you made it to the end of this video, bless you. I love you. You are my new favorite subscriber. If you did, let me know in the comments section. With that being said, I will talk to you guys on Thursday, probably. Like, that's the next time I'll pick up the camera. Anyway, bye!